Greetings everyone, and Grade here with another Computer's 1 replay. Spawn on the south side as the Wehrmacht forces, we've got SweeD. Spawn on the north side as the US forces, we've got Gabiru. Or however you pronounce that. We do have a Wehrmacht quarter now going on up. Immediately, got of course additional engineers. Looks like two squads, additional squads engineers, so it's going to be a triple engineers opener. The first time I ever managed to catch you from the very first second. Well, congratulations. I don't know what congratulations about, but welcome to the stream. Trying to think of a funny comeback, but I got nothing. Trying to make a stupid ass joke, and I can't make jokes right now. Nope. Either way, we do have the sectors being captured on up. We do have some Volksgrenadiers now being deployed on the field. Third squad of engineer. Wait, what? US player is not going for a barracks unless it's a four engineer opener. That's unusual. The engineer is the engineer here, and of course here, and way up there. We do have now the pioneers capture some sectors. Let's see now. Wehrmacht player cast the Has Fun. Have fun. Has fun. Have fun. Both stars H. I am brain dead right now. Welcome to the brain dead stream. The brain dead fox. That could also be described with Kirsha. Volksgrenadier is now advancing. Oh, I should specify. I actually do like watching Kirsha's stuff. Either way, we do have now the motorcycle advancing. Multiple sets of bar wire pulling field. Engineers do fall back. He has wired up over here. It looks like a pretty good wire. I know in Computers 2, it's a little bit difficult to wire up across the edge of the Earth. But then I know in Age of Empires 4, they did a good job making it reliable of walling up to the edge of the map. And yes, that is the edge of Earth. Take that, globetards. Okay, that joke's not gonna land, is it? I'm trying to be stupid and funny, and I think I'm completely failing. We do now have the motorcycle advancing. We'll get some good damage there onto the engineers. Does lay down some heavy cover there, so it's going to take down the capture on up. Will not be out of supply. One thing as well is, rather than trying to interrupt the capture, you can just simply decapture the cutoff sector and then stop the fuel income from being captured. Or providing any effect. But I think it's a better option. Just decapture the regular point there. The motorcycle's not taking retaliation damage. It can just continue firing away and just do the capture point and go. But he did stop the capture there. Pioneer has dropped the model. Guess it's like Dora the Explorer. Just shout really loud at the camera or at the screen and maybe I'll hear you. Pioneers do fall back. We do now have the MG42 and the Pioneers over here. Volksgrenadiers as well. So quite a bit of a Wehrmacht force, but he is not capturing up the... Not too much. The US player has much better field control. He went for a 4-engineer opener, so he's going to have better field control. 4 engineers, 3 of them which immediately captured the map, while the Pioneers took time to build the Wehrmacht quarters, so... The US player is just going to have better field control for the time frame. He does cut some wire there, like a teenager cuts their wrist. Okay, that joke's probably taking it too far. Motorcycle firing against the Flamer engineers. Bit of fire there onto the engineers, even though he's lacking the flamethrower. Rifleman squad, push right forward. Volksgrenadiers behind some light cover. Got the pile of logs there, providing a bit of line of sight blocker. Allow the rifle squad to get nice and close. Some of these rifle models are pushing a little bit forward, getting a bit exposed. Motorcycle advancing towards the flank. Volksgrenadiers backing off, right squad behind or above, heavy cover. I think it does technically apply heavy cover. I don't know, not exactly sure. Engineers have took a bit of beating there. Flame engineers do fall back. Rifle squad pretty healthy there. MG42 sitting up. Volksgrenadiers providing some fire support. Amazing flank here. Looks like engineers maybe laying down landmine. Maybe no, they're not laying down landmine. Rifle squad advancing. MG42. Which way is facing? Facing this way now. Engaging the garrison. There are 3 on the side, so it's not a great garrison to fight from. But he will draw a bit of fire there. Rifle squad is at the heavy cover as well. Volksgrenadiers and the MG42 are large behind heavy cover as well. You have the motorcycle sniper there. Got a hit there on one of the engineers. This player, I had all 4 squads engineers still alive, but they're all pretty wounded. MG42 rotates around. Rifle squad falls back. Fuel sector now captured on up. We do have the sniper here. Landmine swept, so he did go for landmine there. Very nice, and very good sweep there. Motorcycle here. A little bit wounded, nothing too significant at the moment. Volksgrenadiers capture those sectors. Minesweeper squad could head to the cutoff sector and deny that fuel income. We'll go for that mission sector. This is a 5. This is a plus 16 fuel point, so a very valuable fuel point. I think that's the only plus 16 on the map for the fuel point. So this is supposed to be like the central contested fuel point. Which, seeing this cutoff sector here, is more, feels like more went to the Wehrmacht side, or the southern side. But it's still required for either side to get that sector captured up to get the delicious fuel, or not delicious. Delicious we use for munitions, since your guns are very hungry. Your vehicles are very thirsty, and so it's a drink.
Objective taken. We defend it with our lives. Jawohl. Do you need any construction?
Engineers, one with minesweeper, one with flamethrower there. Rifle squad as well. Flamethrower squad does take a snipe shot there and get the M14 in excellent position there, forcing back the entire formation. Rifle squad does fall back as well. Those of Volksgrenadiers do fall back. I think the rifle squad is in good position. One of the engineer models may have gone down. Yep.
Enemy troops are firing on us.
Motorcycle take a little bit of fire. Oh, landmine detonated there. Rifle squad found and falls back. And do have a true center here with a supply yard being pulled in the field. So this guy does, these guys do find an MG42. Rifle squad advancing. They say mine detail or mine sweeping detail? You may have found a landmine there, I'm not sure. Kriegsberg has been pulled in the field. Maybe a Pack 38 would be a good idea relatively soon. Pack 38 now being built. Sniper does get a good shot there.
Americans are seizing territory from us.
Volksgrenadiers take a bit of fire there. Got another MG42 pulled in the field. We'll make MG42 number 2. Kampfkraft Center now being established. We have the rifle squad being healed up, reinforced. Oh, got a kick comic, and it's a bot. Yep. I figured like, oh, I'm going to stream a kick again. Hopefully I don't get spammed by bots, and I get spammed by a bot. Engineers advance towards the base sector. Not really a great idea. I already get wiped on out. Does get pinned.
We're losing a sector.
Sniper rolls in this.
Great, another replacement.
I need to figure out how to.
Yes, sir.
The landmine detonated there. I probably should figure out how to keyword I could probably ban off a kick if I can automate flag it is probably the term Discord and or username. 2 words flagged. Usually I just get spam bots and kicks, so that's why I stopped streaming the kick for a bit of time. And looks like that's maybe more the case. The free stream IO service I'm paying for to allow me to stream the multiple platforms we're on at once. The basic paid tier allows you to stream to 5 sources at once. Right now, I was beforehand streaming just the 4 at once. YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, and Rumble. And I figures like, no, I'm going to stream the kick to get that 5th slot because I'm paying for a 5th slot as well. And it's always a problem with kick. I've actually won now for the Volksgrenadiers. Infantry 4-2 rotating around.
The enemy advances.
The mines are ready.
Infantry 4-2 firing away. Gets a good hit there on the engineers. Bar Rifle Squad does get suppressed there by the Infantry 4-2. You now have Bar Rifle Squad 4-2. Flamethrower immolating the Pioneers. Grenadiers get outside the garrison. Sniper firing away. Pioneers need fully withdraw. They're about to get wiped on out. They may still get wiped on out. Grenadiers fall back as well. But you've got the Infantry 4-2 Volksgrenadiers and now the Minesweeper Engineers falling back as well.
Com system in order.
Pioneers or the MP40 Volks does detonate the pack of the engineer.
Pioneer squad reports. Replacements have arrived.
We're losing a sector.
VP starting to be captured. Bar Rifle Squad straight forward. Bar Squad advancing, and looks like the engineers do fall back. Rifle Squad does fall back there.
Volksgrenadiers engaging the enemy.
Attention! The enemy advances.
Here.
Good number of rifle squads up here. 3 squads are riflemen.
Mine detection team.
Minesweeper push away forward. We'll spot a whole lot of nothing other than riflemen.
Gunfire. Volksgrenadiers hold steady.
It was 4 engineers, and yeah, it was actually pretty good for field control, that's for sure. Got the regular Sherman tank now on the field, so looks like we got a relatively early Sherman. This one does have now the Sturm armory available. Probably need to go for a Stug. Back 30s and Knight 8s are nice and all, but they will have a little bit of trouble with Sherman tanks. We'll take, what, 5 or 6 shots to take it out? And depending how many misses and other crits, it'll cause even more issues. Looks like that barrel got kicked forward. Or it was a spotlight. MG does fall back. Sherman tank does back on off a little bit.
Veterancy gained.
Very true. He's been maintaining tons of fuel control, particularly that plus 16 fuel. So he has a pretty good fuel advantage.
MG crew on me.
Usually at that point in time, people just still rush out the Greyhound.
The enemy
And probably a second Greyhound. In this case, we do have a relatively quick Sherman tank. Our squad does fall back. Engineers in the skirts. Got a landmine, perhaps, is built. Red may have realized he spotted it.
Our territory.
Flamethrower push way forward.
Under fire, my God!
Rep squad advancing. Bit of fire there on the Volksgrenadiers. And now got Stug on the field with Veteran C1. And a Grenadier of a Panther truck as well. So 3 sources of AT deal with that one Sherman tank. Our squad does inside the garrison. Looks like there's 2 windows firing out currently. Looks like 3 windows can fire, maybe a 4th. Grenadiers now advancing. Got a Flamer Engineers nearby, so they can't get inside the garrison. Stug falling back. Sherman tank has taken a hit, as well as a Stug. Does some bounce there.
Pioneer squad reports. Replacements have arrived.
Pack 38 set up there.
Batch up, ready to go.
Cowards attack our forward base.
Sherman tank advancing, rolls a miss there. Gets good pen. MP40s push right forward. Still getting distracted by the rifleman. Rolls a miss there. Sherman tank could get a hit there on the sniper. A miss. A miss, that's a hit. Pack 38 rolls a bounce on the Sherman tank. Gets a pen there. Sherman tank back on off. Rolls a miss there with the Pack 38. Our squad does fall back. Ooh, there was a landmine there that got detonated. Probably US landmine, and may have wiped out engineer squad entirely thanks to that.
Veterancy gained.
I cannot hear a thing.
Looks like the infantry now has a bit of crack cocaine to aid them in combat,
Repairs complete.
which is actually pretty effective.
Grenadiers
Not
are
good in the
ready.
long term for the soldier health, but sometimes you need it just to win the war. There is a lot of various let's call them combat stimulants used out through human history. The United States even used them as well. In Vietnam, there was something called Go Pills, I think it was called. That's also could be the reference of Go Juice from RimWorld, where, or no, it was called I think it was Go Pills and Stay Awake Pills, which it made you stay awake. It was some sort of form of methamphetamines, I think, as well. Additionally, believe it or not, also Monster energy drinks got its first leg up in the United States as well, with military contracts in Afghanistan. Because energy drinks, caffeine, large amounts of caffeine, with some of the vitamins and minerals that go along with it, is a good way to keep people going. And I think that's more or less how the energy drinks sort of came about in the United States, or at least it's from out. It was actually the U.S. military. But don't quote me on that one. Now, Monster's been replaced with Rippets, which I absolutely think they're disgusting. We do have a bit of fire there on that rifle squad. This rifle squad gets out of the garrison. Got Grenadiers versus 2 behind some heavy cover. Goes out a stick bomb. Oh, okay, that could have been much worse. If they were really stacked up there, I thought he was going to get blown up. Do have them? Ooh, there goes a flamethrower squad. Snipe and shot up a lot of it. The rifle squad does receive a bit of MG42 fire. Another grenade thrown there.
Volksgrenadiers have seized an objective. Not bad.
Landmine detonated.
Find any nice dirt down there?
Oh, wait. Sherman 76mm. That's interesting. Sure, it will help out find gets a Stug, but maybe not a super great idea at this moment in time. Do you also have now M10 deployed in the field?
We are losing territory.
Oh, I hear an M2 now deployed in the field as well. M2 misses the Pack 38. I think the barrage is tasked on top of the Stug. Lands both rounds in the same spot. Drag hit on the secondary Stug. Was the barrage order was right there on top of that pack.
The enemy has 300 points.
Good shot there on the rifleman. Trying to lay down some sandbags. Good hit there. The Wehrmacht player is not selected a doctrine just yet, while the US player has, of course, selected infantry. Off of power shoot rain down in. That MG42 damage does manage to fall back in time. Pack 38 packing on up. Rotating around. Got the Sherman tank firing away against the Volksgrenadiers. Got a Wehrmacht landmine there as well. Motorcycles here. Somewhat hard to always tell. I can easily just glance over the motorcycle because it actually somewhat blends in there, barring the headlamp or headlight.
Veterancy gained.
Another awesome power shoot rained up there, trying to stop the fuel point from being decaptured. Wehrmacht player not going for anything at the moment. What doctrine should he go for? He doesn't have too much manpower, nor fuel, so can't really make usage of, say, manpower blitz to deploy out more tanks. Munitions not super high. And there's a decent amount of M10s on the field, but of course Flak 80s are a little bit vulnerable to the M2s. Maybe Terror would be the best doctrine. Gives him off map to take out the M2 with the V1. And of course has all the good general passes are free. Possibly. Though M2s are always still quite nice. Maybe one of the M2s to barrage down the Pack 38s. Direct hits are the Grenadiers, interrupts the capture of the VP. MP40 is pushed right forward. Nice bit of damage on that rifleman. We do now have the MP40 squad falling back. Does find a landmine there. Off a power shoot running in on again. He had a lot of munitions stockpiled on top. M10's pushed right forward. Good shot there on the Stug. Stug gets gonna kill crit. M10 does take a hit there. Multiple hits on that Stug. This M10 may go down. Got repairs from a Pioneer, singular. Sherman tank has plenty of health.
Assault gun deployed. We're at a full complement.
Land post kicked over there, which does show me a US landmine. Since that land post or telephone post showed me where that landmine is. It's clearly a German sympathizer trying to alert his opponent where the landmine is. Artillery now raining on in. Motorcycle getting some hits there onto this rifleman.
Canadians have seized objective.
Got a decent hit there onto the M4. Bar our squads advance way forward. Getting a bit of fire there on the Grenadiers.
These repairs are finished. Find any nice dirt down there?
We are losing ground.
Bit of damage there. Still push way forward. Got a little bit of hit there on the on the M10.
Half of a grateful fatherland.
Yeah, we got some artillery raining on in. Yeah, we got eventually 3 tanks now forward in the field. Sniper firing away, hitting the garrison. Is the Wehrmacht sniper still alive? Yes, it is. Way over here with the rifle squad hiding in the corner. Just like a Call of Duty player. Did a damage on that rifleman.
One of our snipers is down.
Oh, looks like the Wehrmacht sniper did go down over here. Looks like Call of Duty corner camping worked. MP40s engaging the rifle squad. Does use pressure fire there. Force back the Volks. Now another squad of Volks rotating around to engage. M10 and Sherman tank here, both at full health. Bit of artillery raining on in. Vet 3 Stug taking some beating. Good Pack 38 shot there. This one's getting tied up with terrain. Got the landmine here, which the M10 could trigger. Very likely will trigger. Takes out one of the M10s. The land does. Okay, M10 goes down. Landmine's still alive. If that means anything, could. Pack 38 gets his artillery strike there. Pack 38 does go down there. This one gets decreed as well, leaving just one Stug engage the armor, as well as 2 Panther squads. Just got a couple carcasses here for the Axis player to clean on up. Looks like all 3 of those carcasses still existing. Panther does get a good shot here, the other one gets interrupted. Mango destroyed a crit there and goes out of control. So great victories there by the US or by the Wehrmacht player. There's one Stug take out what? 3 M10s? Sherman tank's taking a bit of a beating. And one last Panther shot does take out the Sherman tank. And we do now have Blitzkrieg activated, with the Manpower Blitz also being activated. So, deployment's coming in hot and fresh. Could go for the assault phase, or the battle phase, and get out some heavier armored assets. I think some Vet 3 Panzer IVs can be quite nice. Vet 3 Ostwinds are always very nice against infantry. We do now have the motorcycle advance the way forward.
Are capturing the sector.
Sniper gets a shot there on the MG42.
I'm impressed. Volk's Grenadiers have seized an objective.
Volkswagens do fall back. Sniper. There's a sniper. So I wonder where that sniper shot came from. He flew in like a tank player, wasted all his tanks, except he couldn't push a button to get to them rebaited. Yep. Good sniper shot there. Fresh Wehrmacht sniper. Yep. Oh, and now with the battle phase now complete, so may see some heavier armored assets. If you want to focus more on Sherman tank production, Shermans are a little bit more resilient, so they have a better time versus Stugs. He does the 76mm upgrade. But yeah, got a good hit there. Maybe just need to out some M1AT to help support out fighting against Stugs. Let's get a good pen there. Damage to the crit there onto the Stug. Sticky bomb there onto the Stug. Immobilized. Of course, it's still in a good angle, allowing the pimple mount fire away. Wehrmacht sniper still firing away. Pioneer model trying to get some repairs there. There's a bit of salvage here. Very nice. It's going to be a bit of a time before that can go get repaired on up, but looks like it's also using M2 shots to finish him off. Does get a shot over here. Good hit there. And M2 does finish off the Stug.
The Yankees are grabbing our territory.
Good hit there. Manpower blitz activated.
We're losing a sector. Location.
Volksgrenadiers doing a little bit of damage to that rifleman. We do have now the MP4 squad seeing some M10 shots. Good pen there on the M10. Do have that landmine being detonated. Riot squad's inside that garrison. That's not a good idea. There's a lot of panels blown out. Well, one place shot. Oh, and that garrison almost went down, but does manage to stay up for now. Took quite a bit of damage there either way. They damaged on that rifleman. M10's pushed the way forward. Do now have a Panzer Command deployed by the Wehrmacht player. May see some Panzer IVs. Maybe a Flak Panzer Ostwind. Right now the Wehrmacht player has no AT guns in the field. Sniper does not get a shot off the moment. Yeah, now the bar squad. Pioneers who get force on back. MG42 here. EA's easily able to push this guy back.
Attention. The enemy advances.
Sniper advanced way forward. Rifle squad getting hit by an MG42 as the motorcycle. Sniper not really finding angle. Something does go down over here. Landmine, looks like he does find two landmines there. Damage to crit on the Stug, but it's facing the wrong direction, so likely will go down. And does go down there. And Stug needs to get over here, start engaging. But he may not be able to secure any kills there. Pantrick does get a good shot there in the M10. M10 starting to back on off. Volkswagen is now advancing. Volkswagen is moving forward. That damage this. Sniper does fire around. And everything's falling back there. Yep, the Mass M10s is really more of an armor company tactic. Sherman 76mm, they're beefy enough that you can easily micro them around to keep them survivable. Sherman tank taken, or M10 there took some severe damage. This one has engine crit. This one is also engine critted. Panther rolls a miss on that one. Patrick does a good shot there. Volkswagen looks like trying to charge forward, get the Panzerfaust off. Volkswagen is firing a Panzerfaust off. Gets a good hit there, and 10 straight forward, trying to knock on that Grenadier. A good shot there. The wounded one will skip on out of there. And looks like this one does go down. That may have been the one that was over here. And now I've got a Wehrmacht Panther. I think Panzer IVs are adequate enough right now. But a Panther is definitely going to be a very hard counter to all the M10s. I also don't think he needs anything this heavy deal for the M10s. He's been doing quite well with his Stugs. Granted, he did lose one. Stug now pulling field. The Panther will be a good asset to support out the Stug, that's for sure, because this will be dedicated AT versus that supporting a dedicated anti-infantry.
The enemy is seizing our territory.
Rock Squad takes a pretty good hit there from the Stug. Rock Squad also getting hit by the Stug as well. One Rock Squad, of course, gets wiped on out. Now the Pioneer trying to get some repairs. We have the MG42 suppressing down the Rifleman. And it's got on-map howitzer barraging these vehicles. Or maybe just trying to the VP. Off of how shoot actually hitting this VP. Got both supply yard upgrades, very nice. VP will remain secure. The US player right now has 109 VPs versus the Wehrmacht's 391, so we've got a pretty sizable lead for the Wehrmacht player. Our squad now falling back. We've got the sniper here as well. The Wehrmacht sniper is over here. Rolls a miss there with the Stug. Does fall back there.
Americans are seizing territory from us.
Stu rolls around into the train. We do now have these M10s now advancing on the high ground.
Enemy is down to 100. Our forward supply lines are broken.
They're killing us.
Stu rolls a miss there. Does take a pin there from that M10. Now get the Stug on the low ground, providing some good fire support. And looks like the Stug may go down. Off a power shoot trying to raid the Stug. Stug does go down. Panther firing away as well. Macy is one going down. Looks like he does not take it out. Panther engaging the Greyhound. Does get a good round into it. Kills the gunner. Got a US mortar there, probably from the Alpha Combat Group. Let's get him selected. So keep an eye on the Alpha Combat Group. He's at full population, but the Greyhound will need some repairs. He has 2 engineers. Bar Rifle Squad, push way forward. Our squad does fall back at the motorcycle advancement forward. Focusing is the Captain VP. Got 2 entrants here, one of them eventually won. The Volkswagens do fall back away from the sacred site, VP. Wrong game, my mind's just melted.
We're losing ground out there.
Now I'm getting a mix of Age of Empires 4 and Couple Heroes 1. Those are 2 radically different games. Same engine. Volkswagen is backing on off. Does get suppressed down by the Bar Rifle Squad. He does have just 3 infantry as well. Still firing some shots in the engineers. The Wehr does have a bit of reserve fuel, but nothing too significant at the moment, so he could always use more fuel. Wehr player has even less fuel in his opponents, so he does definitely need more fuel. Panther firing away, gets some hits there on the rifleman.
Supply lines are broken. We have territory cut off from supply.
Panther and still straight forward. You have the motorcycle. Pioneers trying to repair up the motorcycle and get number grenadiers. Infantry does inside the bunker, making a machine gun bunker. So there's going to be another machine gun upgrade. So it's going to be a double machine gun bunker.
We are losing ground. The Yankees are grabbing our territory.
Over here, we do have the Grenadiers backing on off. Looks like a landmine detonation was there. Oh no, that's off of power shoot.
Our forward supply lines are broken.
There's mortar behind the train. That's a good spot for the mortar. Pretty nice line sight blocker. It's a permanent line sight blocker because it can't be destroyed. And the MP4 squad does find it, overrun it. Greyhound firing away.
Veterancy gained.
Crack cocaine tanks now available. Light vehicles at least. For the landmine detonation over here, does find a rifleman.
We're losing a sector.
War from barrage. Looks like rolls some mists there.
They are attacking secure territory of the fatherland. We are losing territory.
There's got a bit of smoke there being caught by the US player. Very nice. Taking a bit of fire from the Stug and MG. Bit of bounce there on the Panther.
Be under attack.
You seriously fall back there.
Attention.
And 10's now advancing.
Advancing.
Back 38 firing away. Back to C3. Stug receiving a bounce there. Another bounce there. Panther backing off. Does get some good pins there in the M10. This M10's probably going down. Damage put there on the end on the Stug. And the other M10 does go down.
The enemy is seizing our territory.
News 3-4, got another war from Barrage raining on in.
Supply lines are broken.
And looks like the Stug went down. M10's pushed the way forward. Grenadiers take a bit of damage there. Back to the Grenadiers, cut to the VP. Grenadier does fall back there.
The Americans are capturing a sector.
War from Barrage raining on in. Grenadiers firing some shots there. M10's getting some hits on the Grenadiers, forcing back at least. We do now have another war from Barrage raining on in. Splashes some of these rifle squads pretty nicely. The US players now at 65 tickets, the Barrel players at 131.
Americans are seizing territory from us.
And I think some hits there. Do have now the M42 can be picked on off. These M10s appear to be vetted.
Our supply lines are broken. We have territory out of supply.
Our squad getting suppressed by the motorcycle. Or by the MG42. Blah. Wolf half tracks 3 forward, M10 in tow. So I'm sure some carcasses here. And looks like the MP40 Volkswagen to fall back. Wolf from Barrage raiding on in. Making some good hits over here. Took the bomb there on the Panther. Looks like got a bit of damage over here. MP40 squads. There goes the full Panther. MP40 squad and Henschel Grenadiers advance way forward. But the US player doesn't have too many VPs remaining, so just need a small amount of VPs, and the normal player has one.
Supply lines are broken. We have territory cut off from supply.
The Panther push forward, there's some good crushes there. Got the Vet 3 targeting now engaging. One damn tends to go out of control. Another one does go out of control there. Good hits there on these other remaining M10s. Pack 38 not advancing. Panther as well. Or from Barrage raining on in.
They are losing territory.
Bit artillery raiding in back here. Looks like he does miss the war from half tracks. But now the Wehr player has this amount of force in the field. US forces does not have the manpower for the off-map combat group, but has as a population cap either way. MP4 squad or Grenadier squad does force back the engineers.
Our supply lines are being threatened.
Folks gonna use the capture that sector there. It does receive a sniper shot there from the US sniper. Eventually 3, he had 29 kills. Got Warframe Barrage rating on in.
The enemy is down to 300 points. We're losing ground out there.
Good hits there on these Volkswagens, does force them back. Tiger Tank does get a nice wipe there on that rifleman. Tiger Tank does see the M1 gun bounce, rolls a miss there. Another M2 barrage, this time on top of the Tiger Tank. It's very hit there on the Knight's crossholders.
Objective secure.
The Germans are pounding our base.
Right now, the US player does have good fuel control. You have the Iraq squad heading to the mission sector now. Warframe Barrage running on in. Greyhound received direct hit there. Warframe Barrages gets a good hit. Knocks out the other AT guns low. M10s push forward. But now the US player does a couple M10s. You have Blitzkrieg active there. Takes great shots there on these M10s. Does knock out one of the Pack 38s. M10 there does go down. Tiger Tank fire away, gets a good hits on that rifleman.
Taking rifle fire! Rifleman, steady!
Good shots there, forcing back those riflemen. Looks like it's not receiving repairs as well. But some mortar shots around it. Does roll up some misses there. Probably both these guys from off-map combat group.
Infantry squad lost.
Does use that AT gun entirely. Tiger Tank push forward, gets good damage there.
Our front lines
Warframe
are collapsing.
Barrage raining on in. Volkswagens capture the point while the nice crossholders is advancing. Got a bit of barrage down south. Got the M1 AT guns being overran by that nice crossholders. Tiger Tank takes some hits there, backing off now.
The Huns are
Got a
taking our
nice
territory.
crossholders hiding in this corner here. Looks like we're keeping distance away from these riflemen. Right now the US sniper is currently located right there. MP4 squad engaging the rifle squad. Give him more from barrage.
The enemy is after our victory point.
Rifle squad needs some reinforcements. Only 4 out of 6 models there. Sniper does find a shot on one of these guys. The Wehrmacht sniper, I'm not sure where he's at the moment. See, at one point I lost the Wehrmacht sniper.
We're losing a sector.
Over here, we do now the Volkswagen straight forward. May take out the mortar, but I can bar our squads there, so taking out the mortar won't be a super important effect.
Supply lines are broken. We have territory. Americans are seizing
Wolf and
territory
Barrage
from
running
us.
over here does largely miss the rifleman.
Forward base.
Got a decent amount of smoke over there. More smoke raining on in.
They're losing territory. Supply lines are broken.
Good usual smoke there. Also like seeing smoke. Alpha parachute raining on in top of the machine gun bunker. Black Panther also in Versus 3 now advancing. Hodge focus down the guy that's decapitating VP. Grenades been thrown. Good frag grenade there by the Grenadiers. Does have access to infiltrate or the assault grenades. Both frag squads now flying back. Our squad backing on off even further. Do have now the AT guns rotating around. Got the M10 here. In the corner, got another off-back combat group. Got an M10, a rifle squad, and AT gun. That's pretty good off-back combat group. Another mortar. That's the least useful thing there. .30 cal firing against the motorcycle. Motorcycle backing on off now.
Motorcycle lost.
Motorcycle does go down. Wasn't it the same motorcycle earlier in game? Perhaps, actually. You're now the M10 gains some good receiving some bounce there. Tiger tank now retaliating. Tiger tank takes out the M10.
We have 200 points.
War from Barrage running on in. Good hit to there. Let's get a pen down the Tiger tank. And a bounce there. Oops, sorry about that. You may hear my drink cracked there. Do now the Volkswagen and Red Grenadiers before, and that's got the Flat Hunter also in here, full health. Our Rifle Squad does take a bit of damage there. Our Grenadiers does take a snipe shot there. MP40 Squad pursuing those units up there. Next crossroads capture that sector there. Grenadiers take out that point. Sniper does get some good shots there. We do have... Sorry about that. I tried not to have him crack like that, but... That's sort of like that in a nutshell. My apologies. Do now the MP40 squad backing on off inside the garrison. Yeah, that was right next to the microphone. Rifle squad backs on off. We do have this guy and here being captured on up. He does have a decent amount of munitions stored on up. He can go for another manpower blitz. Maybe just trying to save up. He has population caps, so we don't really need to bring the manpower blitz. So he may just want to keep his missions high for the Blitzkrieg. For now. Machine gun bunker now established here again. And one T-gun does a good shot there on the Oswin. Some good hits there. War from half tracks, firing away on top of the AT gun looks like. Decreased one of them. May destroy the gun entirely, but probably not. Yeah, right now I'm drinking a lot of fluids because once I get off work, I just sort of get hit by a wave of exhaustion, which is a combination of me just having insomnia and not having any decent sleep for the past, how long has it been? 2 years? 3 years? Right now the target tank push right forward. Look out, firing away. Grenadiers advancing. Good there on the rifleman. Nice cross order shooting some fire there. Target tank firing away. Got the Osman fully healed on up. Push way forward. Now the Vampire is pretty high in manpower, so he's basically a pop cap. The US player right now is at pop cap as well, but he is screwing bottom barrel for manpower and a bit of low munitions as well. And has plenty of fuel from this game and for the next. Oops, not fog of war. The Wehr player, of course, has a good reserve of munitions. Manpower is not too terribly great. That's one reason why he's not going for manpower blitz. Even though you do get net profit by spamming it out, I can understand you trying not to go for it and perhaps keep an eye on Blitzkrieg, because Blitzkrieg is a good ability. Maybe he can spam pop it out when he has 275 munitions in total. And one AT gun sitting on up here. Gets good pen there onto Oswin. Pack 30 firing against the M10. Nope. Oh, the Penn's House was being fired. Pack 38 doing okay at the moment. And just get sniped there. Volkswagen is going to try to pick up the Pack 38. And the mortar may got decent hit there. It does not appear to be. M1 T-gun does get a shot there on the Tiger tank. Sticky bomb is going to connect with the Tiger tank. The number of rifles closer. I see a really deadly shot there in the near future by the Tiger tank, but does not. Rifle squad is just going for mass sticky bombs now. Got a bit of repairs there. Nice crossholders. May want to throw some stun grenades there to stun this formation. Trying to capture Pack 38 there. Rifle squad just get to C3. Nice crossholders do fall back. Pack 38 rolls down there. Another stick bomb down the rifleman or onto the Tiger tank. Grenadiers may want to push forward, throw a stick bomb. MP4 is pushed forward. Tiger tank takes quite a bit of use. He has activated the manpower blitz. War from half track firing away. Oh. Does hit one of the AT guns, decrewing it. Destroys one of the AT guns as well. Did that AT gun duplicate? Sometimes there's an error glitch where they duplicate. By the way, one just destroyed. I'm pretty sure that was already there. This other one's probably get destroyed as well. Pack 38 or a bit of damage onto this boss one. MP4 got a 30 cal from the alternate combat group, which could have been a good idea to just have him throw it up here to pick that VP. I think that would have been the best spot for it. Just throw it in a defensive location and make sure that your flank is just secure. Right now, the US player does a catch in favor. The Baron player is counting down tickets. They're getting both pretty low. The squad does fall back. Nice crossroads straight forward. The Tiger tank now advancing. Does find the MG bunker, but got smoke mortars. Bit of war from barrage raining on it. Little damage on the Tiger tank.
Coming up behind you.
Button hatches detecting enemy fire. Ready for orders.
Taking heat.
Grenadiers now advancing.
Is anybody hit? Victory reserves stand at 100 points and counting.
Great mortar hit there. Got triple capture against the Axis player. That's not good. He's starting to stabilize it now. That smoke mortar has just been very, very effective.
Jawohl, mein Herr.
Bunker not complete. Repair bunker. No, machine gun bunker. Is that a misclick? That doesn't seem like a good spot for machine gun bunker. Tiger tank 34. Got Wehr from Garage running in. Maybe trying to hit one of these AT guns.
I don't know if I can hold it.
Looks like hitting this one. This AT gun does get destroyed. I don't know. It looks like one more from Hatchback Lorraine over here, and the other one, maybe two over here. I have no idea exactly where he's targeting because those things have such a large scatter. MP40 squad trip forward. Rolls a miss there.
Pay attention.
Sniper backing off. Does have 67 kills. That sniper's been very, very useful.
Loaded. Loaded.
Good shot there in the M10.
Territory captured.
Nice crossroads firing legacies for Rifleman. Rock Squad is charging forward. He's trying to play the BP game, which is not a bad idea. But I remember last time I checked, the US player had less manpower to work with. Warframe Barrage running on in. Sneak Bomb does connect onto the Tiger tank. Damage engine crit. Possibly. It's hard to say since I cannot bring up the post-game menu. Volkswagens do fall back.
Allies are down to
M10
50
goes
points.
down. If you look at the US players' rifleman squads, one has 25 kills, one has 14. 70 kills, so yeah, your comment about it having half the kills this game actually more and more likely. But of course, I cannot pull up the stat menu of the game. That's simply not a capability as a caster. Something they fix in computers too, but it can't be done in computers 1. Osman backs him off, but it damages in the rifleman. He's not damaged there. Does not destroy the AT gun. Engineer does go down there, but now the US player's down with 26 tickets. The X player's on 83. Machine gun bunker does go down. So it's a backup machine gun bunker. Good shot there. They now got a double capture in favor of the US player. Soon to do a triple capture, and fully squad trying to stop them though.
Operation posts report we are losing a sector.
Oh. Thank you for the YouTube subscription. Welcome to the channel. Whoever you may be, because I have no notification windows of who recently subscribed. Another M10 now forward in the field. VP has been captured,
We're down to
giving
20.
the X player the capture advantage. Single capture, but with 24 tickets remaining. That doesn't give the US player too much time to work with.
Ready to get this done.
Sniper pusher forward. Do you have a drop bar? US sniper. He may be well vetted, well seasoned. lightly salted, but of course he will have to versus the Knights Crossholders. Respawn decapturing the VP there, does fall back. Possibly. I just realized something. I was not paying attention. Oh, was the Pantrix squads took out the M2? I've been a little bit brain dead this game. It's my post-work having trouble staying awake moment. I haven't got my second win in just yet. So I didn't see that M2 going down. It had been some Pantrix. Or else some Pantrix wouldn't be half bad. Not Pantrix. M2s wouldn't be half bad. Awesome does go down. Got another Blitzkrieg active. Another Warframe barrage draining on in. Now neutral capture. The US squad had the capture in his favor. Infantry forward, more Warframe barrages there. Randy is taking some hits. This Blitzkrieg could isolate and win the game for the Wehr player. Got the engineers trying to decapture it. Now just a Minesweeper does dodge that sniper shot there. Destroyed engine crit. Sniper hit there.
Yes, sir.
Possibly. It looks like it got the Wehrmacht player now got the capture in his favor. US player right now has 21 population in the field, so not too much. He can get reinforcements, dogpile on single point, and then maybe try to fall off a combat group. At this one time, he has to save us some manpower for off that combat group. That's the only thing that's quick enough to get him a decent sized army. Warframe barrage running on in, one guy remaining. He's going to tag him off. He's going to capture, so he has stabilized for a moment. He looks like just decides to cast him GG. And yep, looks like that's going to be the end of the game. I think the US player's going to back off in a moment.
We got crowds here. Taking fire.
Yep, they're just chatting. He's AFK. Effective. Let's see, he's chatting, not necessarily AFK, just inactive. But either way, that is the end of the replay. This is Angerade saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.